Good morning. Good morning. It's me, Donna Vee, and it's story time with Donna Vee. Today is Wednesday. It is the 30th of September, and I am so excited to be here 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for story time, Sunday through Friday. What's up? So excited. Yeah, I'm excited, but it's like a little overcast, but mostly sunny right now. And it's actually really beautiful outside. I just took Yogi outside. That's why I was running late. I'm like, let's go, Yogi. And now I don't know where he is. He just doesn't even want to show up. And yes, I was outside in my giraffe onesie because today is the letter G. I'm so excited. I'm a little bit warm from running, and that's okay. But good morning, Frank Simon. How are you? How you feeling? I hope you're feeling good. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning. Nice to see everyone here this morning. I am so excited to bring us some healthy habits, some positive energy, and of course, 3 stories minimum, because that's what we do here. So, are you guys ready? Are you ready to talk about healthy habits? I woke up this morning and I was just bursting with gratitude. And I know that can just set me off on such a great path for the day. And yes, Lewis, it is the letter G. I'm so excited. I love the letter G. That's why I wore my giraffe onesie today. I will say though, it's a little bit warm in the giraffe onesie, but it's all right. It's fine. It's fine. It's not winter yet. I'm going to be doing it with the windows open over here for story time but today's the letter G, and I had to run outside and bring the dog out. I brushed my teeth. I got ready. I brushed my hair, put my new pigtails in, and I got here, and I'm so excited to be here with everyone that's here because we have formed the greatest community, and it just really starts my day off in the most positive way, and I cannot thank you guys enough. So let's start stretching. Now, I know we love to do our seated stretches, and yes, I drew arm circles, and I like to do seated jumping jacks because I know that there are so many people out there that maybe kids are in a high chair. Some people are in a wheelchair. Some people are in a bed. And, there's a lot of reasons why people can't just get up and do exercises. But I do believe that you can still stretch your body. You can stretch yourself out. And if you can't stretch your body, stretch your imagination. Something that you could try, which is a lot of fun, is when we say the alphabet out loud, picture it in your mind and see what color the letters come up for you. That is something that is fun to do. Stretching your imagination is awesome. Good morning, Carrie McCoy. What is up? Nice to see you here on Story Time this morning. All right, so 26 letters in the alphabet. We know that 13 is half of 26. And what magical letter is number 13? M. And it stands for middle. So you'll never forget. The middle of the alphabet is the actual letter M. And that is exciting. So are you ready? Whatever you want to do, I'm going to shout out the alphabet and you follow along. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's awesome, you guys. See that? We just did the alphabet, stretched our body a little bit. Yes, that is, look at this. Gorgeous, generous, and gifted. All of those are amazing G words. Thank you, Frank. You're so sweet. So if anybody else wants to follow Frank and put some words that start with the letter G in the comments, go for it. I love it. If not, guess what we're going to do? We're going over to Clifford. He's somewhere over here. Where are you, Clifford? You know what? I tell you guys every day, I think the animals play with the books at night. I really do. Somewhere over here is... Wait a minute. I found it. My Clifford book. So this is Clifford's ABCs. And I thought that this time around, because I think it's the 7th time that we're actually going through the alphabet, we're going to use the Clifford book. And we're going to see just what Clifford has for the letter G. Are you ready? Look at this. A giraffe. That's me. I'm dressed like a giraffe today. So we have a giraffe, and then we have a ghost and a gorilla. Uh, a glove. Make sure to put it in the garbage. Don't do that. We've never really talked about that, but I am very, very much against littering. Littering is not good. Littering is something that's just not nice for the earth or for anyone else around us. It's one thing if your room's a little messy. Like this room right here, there's stuff like everywhere, but it's my room and it's contained and it's in my house and it's my responsibility. The earth is everybody's room and it's all of our responsibility. And I'm telling you, I think that really, if we could all just pick up our own trash, it would be excellent. It'd be so great because you know what, kids, when you leave stuff around the house and your mom comes and picks it up for you, or maybe in some people's cases, your dad or your grandparents or whomever, aunt, uncle, caregiver, whoever. But guess what? Mother Nature, she doesn't pick up trash. She just gets very sad when we put it all over her world. So let's do us a favor. Let's be mindful, please, and let's pick up our own garbage. Okay? So if you drop your mask or if you're wearing gloves and you drop them, pick them up and put them in the garbage. Okay. Garbage, goat, because we don't want a goat to come along and eat the glove because then the goat will be like, and that would make Lammy upset because Lammy's friends with a lot of goats. Okay, so now, what else do we have? Ooh, a garden. That's beautiful. And then a girl. What else do we have? Goat, glove, giraffe, ghost, garden, garbage can, gorilla. Oh yeah, that's true. That's garbage. That's the garbage can. Guardian, I love that. Guardian. Now, you know what else I love? When Frank Simon puts up an alliterative sentence and I have to sit and try to get it like it's a tongue twister. I do. I'm like a DJ too. I have 2 books now. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to try the alliterative sentence from Frank Simon, our regular here on Storytime with Donna Vee. Guess Gary got goosebumps going into the garage with ghosts. Wow. Ghosts would totally give me goosebumps. And you know what? There's a ghost right here. And guess what tomorrow is, kids? Tomorrow's October 1st. My favorite holiday is in October. It's Halloween. And we are going to have a month of Halloween stories. Every once in a while, I'm going to go through my books, maybe today, actually, finding all of my Halloween literature. But if I find out that I only have 3 books per day for a week, then we'll do Halloween, okay? But I love Halloween. I might even dress in costume. I don't know, but it's one of my faves. Yeah, it really is. Okay, so ready? I'm going to try it 3 times fast. Ooh, water. Another part of a healthy lifestyle and healthy habits. I just took a big gulp of water. Gee, here we go. Guess Gary got goosebumps going into the garage with ghosts. Guess Gary got goosebumps going into the garage with ghosts. Guess Gary got goosebumps going into the garage with ghosts. What's up? That was 3 times. I feel pretty accomplished. I do. All right. Now we have to say good morning to the kids. Oh, I wonder. Hey, I don't know if Anzor and Kai are watching today, but you know what I found out? That yesterday was Kai's birthday, and I didn't even know it until later on. So happy belated birthday, Kai. I know that your Aunt Tiffany watches, and she watches the show all the time. I'm friends with her. She's amazing. She's beautiful, and she loves you guys so much. So if you're watching, happy belated birthday, little Kai. Now, let's get Alpha Bear. Good morning, Alpha Bear. How are you today? Let's see. And Girls Gone Green. Lewis. That's amazing. And today's Wednesday. And guess what? Today is the day that we have Girls Gone Green on. 8 o'clock. Be there or be square. Okay, I wonder if I have my letter G. Wouldn't that be great? I do. Silly goose. I do. I have a G right here. And it's just another case of the uppercase and the lowercase not looking completely alike. But still a really pretty letter because G stands for green, like Alpha Bear's cape. Okay, here we go. Go starts with G. Let's see how many kids' names start with G. And if you want me to shout out somebody's name that's not on the list, put it in the comments. I would love to. Now, kids, you know what to do when you hear your name. You want to jump up and down, fill yourself with excitement, because that's the kind of energy that will carry you throughout the day. Just really good old-fashioned, exciting energy. Oh, yeah, and look, there's the Girls Gone Green pillow. G, G, G. Here we go. Good morning, TJ and baby Lewis, Julian, Matthew, Nicholas, Quentin, Ella, Ari, and Luca, Lucia and Mia, Jax Lennon, Mark McCartney, Nina Starr, Brianna, Lily, Alex and Hannah Lorraine, Seamus, Cooper and Tori, Liam, Harper, Tiffany, Emerson, Ollie, Colin, Lily, Hunter, Sophie, Giovanni. Graceland starts with G. Good morning, Graceland. Oh, and Giovanni starts with G. Yes. Okay. Then we have Joseph, Roscoe, Scarlett, Juliet, Regina, Madison, Jack, Allie, and Andrew, Sawyer, Jane, and Liam, Byron, Layla, and Genevieve starts with G. Good morning, Genevieve. Finn and Fletcher, Anzor, and Kai. We've got Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA, Holland and Austin. We have Paisley, Presley, Liam, Vinny, Maggie, Isaac, Joseph, Patrick, Liliana, and Melanie, Jane and Liam. We have Lena and Sabino. We've got Melody and Kayla DiPietro. Patrick, good morning, Patrick, and Nico. Willow, Samantha, Frankie, Vanch, and Vishaka. They're from India. We've got Sufane from France, Penelope Snow, and Nikki from Maine. Leo, Tomas, Alec, Tony, Bella, AJ, and Angelo. We've got Ace, Ara, and Amber from the Philippines. Fifi and Little Joe, Viviana and Bethany, Joe Jr. and Caitlin, Ryan, Lucas, and Isabella, Emma, Liv, and Blake, Jake and Maddie, Tabia, Max, and Luca from Germany, V and Izzy, my niece, Olivia Rose, my goddaughter, Marin Rose, Molly, her little sister, James Storm, Allie, Emily, Jake, and Kaylin, and of course, the two hearts that walk outside of my body, Carly and Courtney, my daughters. Yay! We did it. Alpha Bear, we made it through the G's. We made it through the G's. Okay, I'm not going to sing. No, not today. No, don't beg. Don't even try it. I can't do it. Don't try. Grateful, gratitude. Those are one of my, well, it's two of my favorite G words. Grateful and gratitude. Love it. Thanks so much, Alpha Bear. Now we are going to have vitamin time. Vitamin time, and of course, the nugget of truth from my favorite little yellow book, Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. Who hasn't picked a number yet? I wonder who hasn't picked a number. Well, maybe we'll do a mathematical equation like we did the other day, where we took all the numbers everybody put and then I divided them. That could be kind of excellent. You know what? You guys could surprise me. Lewis, he shows up with a 91 like that. Or maybe we should just go at 91. Let's check it out. Let's get our vitamins. Vitamin time. Oh my goodness. Will I get two of the same? Will I get one of each? I don't know. All I know is you only want to take the daily recommended dosage that's on the directions. Why? Because I know, they smell like candy. Ooh, guess what? They even look like candy. And they taste a little bit like candy, but they're not. So you'll never want to take more vitamins than you're supposed to. Then this is our opportunity to practice good manners. Please and thank you. So when you ask somebody that's in charge of the vitamins for your vitamins, please may I have my vitamins? That's how you say it. And then when they give them to you, say thank you. And then never chew with your mouth open. No. And don't talk with your mouth full. No. You want to have good manners, boys and girls, and moms and dads, aunts and uncles. We all should practice good manners because it's really all about being polite. That's so important, right? Hey, Mom, good morning. What's up? So good to see you the other day for Vinny's birthday. All right. Today's my friend Ellie's birthday. So let's check out what we have. Do we have two of the same or one of each? I'm not looking. I'm just putting them end to end. And here we go, like a magician. 1, 2, 3. Two of the same. Well, well, well. Here we go. Two of the same. And we're going with Lewis's number today for number 91. That's the page. I don't think we've ever had that one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. They're a tiny bit sour today because I just brushed my teeth. I'm telling you, it's not the same every day. It depends on which toothpaste I use. I have two. Yeah, I'm a little crazy about my teeth. Okay, so Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley, page 91, courtesy of our friend from Periscope, Lewis. Okay, here we go. Creative visualization as an exercise gives the biggest bang for the least effort. Visualize every weekday. You could take weekends off. No longer than a few minutes. Imagine your dreamed of end results as if they've already come to pass, fueled by emotion. Yourself in the picture, smiling broadly, happy tears running down your face. If you're at least visualizing or meditating enough to wonder whether or not you're doing it right, you're doing it right. And you're way ahead of the game. The secret to living the life of your dreams is to start living them at once, however humbly, to any degree you can. If you can't travel far, travel near. If you can't dine out, go for dessert. If you don't have a travel partner, be your own. Do you know, Lewis? We have read this page before, and it is one of my favorites because it is all about manifesting, and it is all about creating what it is that you want in your mind, and it's exactly like what we talk about when we send love and light, when we talk with Bartholomew. And I will tell you this. I'm going to read as a bonus page, page 90, which goes really like hand in hand with it, because if you like 91, you're going to love page 90. If anyone should ever ask if you're enlightened, always say yes. Same if they ask whether or not you're healthy, wealthy, and loved beyond imagination. When in doubt, show up early, think less, feel more, ask once, give thanks, and expect the best. Appreciate everything. Never give up. Make it fun. Lead, invent, regroup, wink, chill, smile. And live as if your success were inevitable, and so it shall be. Every fortune, comeback, or kiss was first a thought, a whisper, or a dream. The trick with imagination is remembering to use it. So all I can tell you is, and we're going to carry it through today with the message with Bartholomew, that was absolutely perfect. Oh, yep, perfect. Is that you can achieve anything you want if you put your mind to it, if you're motivated. And most people get motivated when they least expect it. But if you can actually motivate yourself before you least expect it, you will be so surprised at the results that you'll have. It's so true. As I sit in a room full of books, donated, gifted, given, I've purchased some, invested in my own future because I do believe in what I'm doing. And I want to say thank you because you guys are amazing. Genius. See that? Good one. Good one. Okay, now let's get Bartholomew. He's our social distancing buddy. You guys know that. So today, I think what we should do is keep going with the trend that was going on in our little yellow book and talk about what we are going to manifest. So kids, I know that this might be a concept that might be new to you, but I don't think so because you've already been taught to blow out birthday candles and make a wish. You've already made wishes upon a star. And think about what it is, maybe for some of you that believe in Santa Claus and Christmas, and then some of you that have other traditions. But when you do, what do? You write a list for Santa. Don't you think that that list is basically like you're scripting for your Christmas? Yes. So what I'm saying to you is in your head and in your heart, I want you to think of what it is that you want to achieve today. Play a game. Make it a game and see what you can see. And it's just such a cool surprise. So in your mind, I want you to think of something really cool or magical. Maybe it's a rocket ship or maybe it's a unicorn. And then just take note. You might see it today. Maybe not the way you think you're going to see it, but could be a book about a rocket ship. Could be a book about a unicorn. I don't know, but just try it. Manifesting is fun. It is. Let's get our friends and see if we can help with the energy and get this going today. You ready? Good. Music Bear. Ooh, maybe I'll hear a song about like Rocket Man. I love that song. Music Bear changes everything because music can elevate the vibration of the nation. You got Cheeky Monkey for when you're feeling sad. You send him all of your sadness and he sends back gladness. He's used to being blue. He likes it that way. Don't forget, Elephant, he can never forget. Okay? Elephants never forget. So even if you think you forgot somebody, you didn't. Dragonfly. I love dragonflies. Dragonflies to me are symbols of people that I know are not here in the physical sense anymore, but they are here with me still. And I love that. So whenever I see a dragonfly, that's my reminder of my earth angels. Then, who else do we have? Cecilia will heal ya. My little Cecilia heal ya unicorn. Okay? Piggy is all about loyalty. And loyalty is so important. Even the sun is coming out to agree with me about this loyalty and how important it is. Make a wish unicorn. Thank you. That was so sweet of you. So Make a Wish unicorn shows us and reminds us that we can make a wish any time of the day. But 11:11 is pretty amazing. And that's when you could try to make your biggest wishes. But right now, we're going to wish anyway because we're going to manifest. And that's kind of like a wish. Wait a second. Where did my little Lammy go? There we go. Now we have Lammy. Lammy is all about the hugs. Now I think I have everybody. This is what you guys need to know. That you don't have to have all these social distancing buddies at your house for this to work. These are just the symbols that I like to use to teach the kids all the different components and in all different ways you can change the mood for your day. Look for symbols that make you happy. Listen to songs and music that makes you smile. Make wishes even when you think, why? It's not my birthday. You know what? Because you can make a wish any day you want. And the best part is you can share it with others by sending out that positive energy. Because you know what? If we do this right now together, someone out there is going to send energy just out there. And if you think it's not going to land on you, come on. You know it will. So let's do it. You're all our mirror. And that's what's amazing because we mirror each other. And that's why it's important to be positive, energetic, kind, polite. Yes. And ready? Here we go. So think of something that you want to manifest up here in your head. Then put it right in your heart. And then send it from me like I'll send it to you from a beam of light from your heart chakra. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, that was amazing. That was awesome. You guys, I felt that all the way over here. I hope you did too. Yeah, see, that's the cool thing about energy. It doesn't need to get on a plane to travel. It doesn't need a bus ticket. It doesn't even need its license. It just gets to where it has to go. Yep, just share it. All right, guys. Time for you to go back over here so you can check out story time. And we have some really amazing stories today. Okay. Woo. Here we go. We are going to breathe in our I am statements by bringing our hands above our head, taking a deep breath, say I am, and only positive words follow the I am, okay? So maybe you're feeling silly today. Maybe you're feeling motivated. Whatever word it is that you want to say, remember what the wise words of our friend, What Should Darla Do? I am caring, persistent, strong, helpful, thoughtful, beautiful, grateful. So many words. Grateful, grateful, and grateful. Yeah. Are you ready? Let's do it. I am grateful. I am excited. I am happy. I am love. I am sending so much love to you guys. You guys are amazing. And I really appreciate you every day. I do. All right. Thank you, Lewis. That's amazing. And that would be a dream come true. And I'm sending you whatever it is that you hope for at threefold. I really do. For all of you. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Namaste. Now you ready for some books? I am so excited because I had some really fun books for the letter G. And I couldn't wait. Like I saw them the other day and I put them together in a little bundle on the steps leading up to the room because that's how many books I have. Like there's books just everywhere. It's kind of, I'm going to have to really start to do something with the books. But I thought it might be fun to read some really cool, fun books. And I found one, and I know we've read it before, but it is a fan favorite. And I found the large version of this book. Someone is going to be so excited to get this book when I do my giveaway because I have the tiny version, but I cannot wait to see the illustration in this. Giraffes Can't Dance. I am dressed today as a giraffe purposely because I just think giraffes are so beautiful. And let me tell you something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be a giraffe for Halloween. I don't know, but look at how cute this little giraffe is. And you know what? It's got a tail. I'm sitting on it right now. What? There we go. See that? I mean, I love giraffes. I do. Here we go. Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrea or Giles, I don't know. Guy Parker Reese, right here. Here we go. Giraffes can't dance. Look at the monkey kick line. Come on. The artwork is stunning. Okay, just to show you guys. I love the artwork. This is the little book. And this is pretty, right? Beautiful. It is. But when I tell you, this is breathtaking. I love it. And guess what? The giraffe's name is Gerald. And Gerald starts with a G. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Not good. I don't know if anybody local has ever gone to the Turtleback Zoo, but they have giraffes. I don't even know if the zoo is open, but man, I would love to go to the zoo. Uh-oh. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. That's a funny joke about giraffes. Why do giraffes only eat small portions? Because a little goes a long way. Lewis, that's a good one. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look! Look, it's clumsy Gerald!" the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." That's not very nice. Oh, Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and all alone. Poor Gerald. Oh, the moon. Love the moon. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Can you guys see the cricket? "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze." So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles in the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Gerald cried. Whoa! Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we have ever seen!" Look at Gerald. How did you learn to dance like that? Yeah, please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. That's great message. That's a great message. Giraffes can't dance. Not true. We just found out. But what a great message that you could dance when you find the music that you love. And it's all about what we talked about earlier, like manifesting. When you live it and you are it, it will happen. That's what it is. So in your mind, you just need to already be the dancer that you think you're not. It was a great book. Okay, now let's read about another G word. I know a lot of people understand this one. Mr. Grumpy. Boo, hiss, grumpy. No, we don't want to be grumpy. By Roger Hargrave. Mr. Grumpy. It was a lovely summer evening, and Mr. Grumpy was at home. Crosspatch Cottage. He sat down in an armchair and picked up a book, and then do you know what he did? He tore all the pages out of it. Everyone. Mr. Grumpy can't stand books. Oh, we don't like him right now. I'm a little offended. He has a shocking bad temper. In fact, he's quite the most bad-tempered person you can imagine. Grumpy by name and even more grumpy by nature. Uh-oh. The following morning, he was out in his garden, pulling up flowers. He couldn't stand pretty flowers growing in the garden, when out of the corner of his eye, he saw a figure. It was Mr. Happy. Yay. I love Mr. Happy. So cute. Good morning, said Mr. Happy. Good, said Mr. Grumpy. What's good about it? But, said Mr. Happy. But nothing, Mr. Grumpy went on. Get out of my garden. I beg your pardon, said Mr. Happy. You heard me, snapped Mr. Grumpy. Go away. I say, laughed Mr. Happy. You are a bad-tempered fellow. Grunted Mr. Grumpy. And Mr. Happy went on. Bad-tempered fellows need to change their ways. Rubbish, retorted Mr. Grumpy, and went into his cottage, deliberately stepping on Mr. Happy's foot as he passed him. Look at Mr. Happy, poor little thing. Ouch, said Mr. Happy. Bang went the door of Crosspatch Cottage as Mr. Grumpy slammed it behind him. not nice. Mr. Happy stood there, looking not quite so happy as he normally does. His foot hurt. He thought and thought and thought some more, and then he had an idea. He smiled and went to see Mr. Tickle. Mr. Happy told Mr. Tickle of his idea of how to get Mr. Grumpy to change his ways, and Mr. Tickle grinned, the sort of grin that goes from ear to ear. That is, if you have ears, which he doesn't. Oh, he grinned, rubbing his hands at the end of those extraordinarily long arms of his together. That sounds like fun. That afternoon, Mr. Grumpy went to town shopping. He walked into Mr. Meat's shop. Mr. Meat was a butcher. "Give me some sausages," snapped Mr. Grumpy, "and be quick about it." Jeez, it's not nice at all. But as he was doing as he was told, something appeared through the shop doorway. Do you know what it was? It was an extraordinarily long arm belonging to, well, you can guess who it belonged to, can't you? That extraordinarily long arm of Mr. Tickle's came in through the door and across the shop and up to Mr. Grumpy and tickled him. "Ow!" squeaked Mr. Grumpy in alarm, dropping his sausages and looking around to see what happened, but he couldn't see anything. He could not. Oh, Louis, I'm sorry that you used to work for Mr. Grumpy. Yes. Grunted Mr. Grumpy and picked up his sausages and went next door to the bakery. Crash went the door to the shop. "Give me a cake," snapped Mr. Grumpy, "and hurry up." Oh, that's so not nice. That is so mean. Poor Mrs. Fairy, who sold cupcakes at the bakery, was frightened of Mr. Grumpy, and so she did as she was told. But as she was doing so, guess what happened? "Ah!" squeaked Mr. Grumpy, dropping his cake and his sausages. He just could not understand what was happening. And the same thing happened at Mr. Daly's, the newspaper stand, and at Mrs. Humbug's, the candy store, and at Mr. Bottle's dairy, and Mr. Packet's, the grocer's. It went on all afternoon. Mr. Grumpy, all afternoon, was being tickled and dropping his shopping bags and picking them up, and being tickled and dropping his shopping bags and picking them up, and being tickled and dropping his shopping bags and picking them up. He just could not understand it. On his way home to Crosspatch Cottage, he met Mr. Happy again. "Hello," grinned Mr. Happy. "Having a nice day?" "Get out of my way," snapped Mr. Grumpy, "before I kick you." But almost before the words had passed his lips, that extraordinarily long arm of Mr. Tickle's had appeared from behind a tree and tickled him again. He jumped in the air and dropped all of his shopping bags yet again and fell over. Mr. Happy looked down at Mr. Grumpy lying amid a jumble of sausages, cake, newspapers, candy, milk, and cornflakes. "I think," he laughed, "that if you were to change your ways and not be so bad-tempered quite so often, this sort of thing might not happen to you quite so often." Grunted Mr. Grumpy. He picked up his shopping bags yet again and went home to Cross Patch Cottage. But on his way, he did think about what Mr. Happy had said, because he very definitely did not like what happened to him that afternoon. Mr. Happy and Mr. Tickle laughed and shook hands. And so after that, he did try to be quite not so bad-tempered quite so often. And the more he tried, the less he found he was tickled, and so he tried more and more, and these days, he's a changed person. Why only the other evening he picked up a book, and do you know what? He only tore out one page. Mr. Grumpy. Very interesting. Very interesting. Excuse me. Very interesting, that Mr. Grumpy. Now this one, the third and final book. Good morning, Gwen. Gwen starts with G. Today's a letter G, Gwen. So welcome. Today's third and final book, The Gruffalo. I don't think I've ever even heard of this book. But you know what? You never know. When I start reading it, it might be a reminder, but I don't think I've ever heard of this book. I'm really excited to find out a little bit more about it. So here we go. Oh, look at this is a woodpecker, and there's a butterfly, and this is the woods. Oh, you know about this book? By Julia Donaldson, illustrated by Axel Scheffler. The Gruffalo. Here we go. A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Well, where are you meeting him? Here by these rocks. And his favorite food is roasted fox. Oh. Roasted fox? I'm off, Fox said. Goodbye, little mouse. And away he sped. Silly old fox. Doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. Wow. He sped off. See that? On went the mouse through the deep, dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Oh, where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have tea in my treetop house. It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? Hi, Andreas. Germany's in the house. Germany starts with the letter G. Very cool. Welcome. Oh. Oh boy. He has knobby knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart on the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? Here by this stream. And his favorite food is owl ice cream. Oh, he's so smart. Owl ice cream. Ooh, chew it, chew. Goodbye, little mouse, and away the owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a gruffalo? Thank you, Frank. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yes, I only delete not nice comments. Ooh. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse. A mouse looked good. Yes, that's so true. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house. It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a gruffalo. A gruffalo? What's a gruffalo? A gruffalo? Why, don't you know? His eyes are orange, his tongue is black, he has purple prickles all over his back. Where are you meeting him? Here by this lake, and his favorite food is scrambled snake. Ooh, scrambled snake. It's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse. And away the snake slid. Silly old snake. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a gruffalo? Actually, it says, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a gruffalo? But who is the creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? And he has knobby knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart on the end of his nose. His eyes are orange and his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Oh, help! Oh no! It's a gruffalo! My favorite food, the gruffalo said. You'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good, said the mouse. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see. Everyone is afraid of me. Huh? All right, said the gruffalo, bursting with laughter. You go ahead and I'll follow after. So look, they did. They walked and they walked till the gruffalo said, I hear a hiss in the leaves ahead. It's Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake took one look at the gruffalo. Oh, crumbs, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he slid into his house, his log pile house. You see, said the mouse. I told you so. Amazing, said the gruffalo. They walked some more till the gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. It's Owl, said the mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the gruffalo. Oh dear, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he flew to his treetop house. Yikes. You see, said the mouse. I told you so. Astounding, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I can hear feet on the path ahead. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he ran to his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said the mouse, you see, everyone is afraid of me. But now my tummy's beginning to rumble. My favorite food is Gruffalo Crumble. Gruffalo Crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quickly as the wind, he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep, dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. The end. Well, I guess you could totally say that that is one way to handle your bully or your fear, is to make yourself larger than it and to know what your fear is and to learn why you're afraid of it. That is definitely a step in conquering what you're afraid of and what you're fearful of, right? So try to remember that when you're afraid of something. Yeah, don't let the fear be bigger than you. All right, you guys. Are you ready to breathe our way out? Ground your feet. Get ready. I have to go to work. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I'll be back tonight with Girls Gone Green. And don't forget, I'll be here for a beauty segment from 7 to 7:32. Now, it is time for a hug. Thank you, Lewis. So everybody, are you ready? Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left on your right. Give yourself a hug from me. Squeeze yourself so tight. Thank you so much for watching every day from 10 to 11, live Sunday through Friday. Repeats, go check out the stuff on Storytime with Donna Vee on Facebook or Donna Vee Comedy on YouTube. Wherever it is that you watch from, please know that when I send love and light, I'm always sending it extra special to you as well. And I am so excited that I have people watching from all over, like Germany and India. And then I have everybody from North Carolina to South Carolina to Florida, Jersey, everything. I love it. Love light to everyone. And you're so welcome. And that's awesome to hear. It's the most wholesome part of the day. That's why I love to do it, because it makes me leave my day and have positive energy, and it's so exciting, and I can't thank you guys enough. So without further ado, let's breathe our way out. Are you ready? Here we go. I am grateful. I am filled with joy. I am happy. I am love. Thank you so much for watching. I love everybody out there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for H on Thursday. Bye. And it'll be October.